Okay, so here goes nothing, I guess. Legend, Fear of Isolation, Deadly Cover Up. I will take out this one. That's the most important thing. Also, Arden isn't that much better, but we have another Deadly Cover Up. So, okay, so first I will attack because obviously. Second, got a Deadly Cover Up coming. I'll take 6 out and I will take the Bringer of the Last Gift. That is tricky, man. I'm giving him another card. I really want to take out Arden. Arden is the worst case scenario for us, I feel. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, man. I think we have exactly enough to do this. Bring Deadly Cover Up back. And do this and take out the Arden. So, there we go. We're pretty much taking out the Arden, so... I think we rode the wave tremendously. This was a doozy, man. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to another video on the channel, the first video of 2026, and I'm bringing you a classic, Dimir Bounce. Now, two things. One, you're tired of Dimir Bounce, I get it. It's old news, but as you can see, there's a lot of the newer avatar cards that put in some honest work here. No pun intended, sorry. Some shrines, you know, some pretty good stuff that I think made the deck, I don't know if better, but I think very, very, very competitive at least. You see definitely an old shell of the Dimir Bounce with the Storm Chaser's talent, the Green Baubles, Tiny Bones joins up, I think he was there too, Fear of Isolation of course, Nowhere to Run. Shoot the Sheriff was one of many that you can choose from. I think Stock Up was definitely there as well. I do not remember Entity Tracker being in most lists at the time, but I'm gonna say it probably was. I didn't play a lot with Dimir Bounce, and I added a Deadly Cover Up because I felt like I needed to. I was getting run over by a lot of decks in the beginning, but after getting the Deadly Cover Up, we managed to deal with a lot of stuff, as you're gonna see, especially in the last two videos. That was the first announcement, and I'll talk a little bit more about this deck, but the second announcement is you're gonna see the first two games are on Silver 4, because the season just started, and I was in Platinum. I didn't play that much in the last 2 or 3 weeks of December, and still lack of videos as well. But do not worry, after that, we're in the high golds to push into Platinum, so hopefully you guys enjoy at least the last two games and you can attest the quality of this deck, because between Silver 4 and the rank that I'm at now, it was all with this deck. So as you can see, it works. It wins much more than it loses. I don't know the exact win rate, but I can try and find out. Write down in the comments and reminding me and I'll tell you. But anyway, so the new cards are Boomerang Basics, which is a lesson. You have Accumulate Wisdom, which is another lesson. So these two basically serve. This one serves as the bounce and draw, and this serves as the draw. The Legend of Kuruk draws and then it transforms to Avatar Kuruk, which does help a lot, putting some bodies on the battlefield even if it takes 3 turns. Then you have Honest Work. I put in Honest Work because it's an enchantment and it works perfectly with the Entity Tracker and it can deal with a lot of threats, so it's a fantastic card. I only have 2 because I didn't know what to take out, but trust me, it works pretty well. And then you have the Spirit Oasis and Northern Air Temple. 2 shrines. I would probably go with 3 shrines. I think I say that in the final thoughts. I would most likely take 1 Tiny Bones joins up, and maybe, since we have so much recursion, and Nowhere to Run, just so you don't lose the 2 Green Baubles with the Surveil, because the Surveil is also very important in a lot of situations. Apart from that, Deadly Cover Up came in clutch in a couple of games. I really enjoyed this edition. The original list I got didn't have any of these cards, I don't think. I think Boomerang Basics was there, but I thought it was too close to the original Dimir Bounce lists that we are tired of seeing, so I tried making something a little bit different, you know. Playing with shrines, it makes all the sense in the world because of Entity Tracker, because you can get them back in your hand and replay them with the bounce stuff that you get, so it makes all the sense in the world. But I spoke long enough. I'm gonna let the games speak for themselves as always. Really hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah man, let's get in some games. So let's see if this mess I created can win some games on rank. It's a basic Dimir Bounce shell, but you know, with some new cards, some interesting things like the Spirit Oasis, you know, stuff like that. With some shrine action there, but let's see. I know I'm super low ranked, but the season just started, so give me a break. Don't be like that, come on, give me a break guys. Just joking. I know this is silver and no one really cares about that, but I guess we're starting off pretty strong against sweaty Izzet Lessons, which is fantastic for us, even better for our opponent. We got another one. I mean, we could go with Fear of Isolation, but I think I'm going to try an Entity Tracker, try and get some value out of it or something. I was not expecting to get the Fear of Isolation so quickly, but the Fear of Isolation, what the hell am I talking about? The Izzet Lessons deck so quickly, but it is what it is. The good thing about Entity Tracker is that it has flash, so you know, we can try and block with it. We can just probably most likely play the tracker at the end of our opponent's turn to try and get some value out of it. Like I said before, if everything goes according to plan, I will play the tracker at the end of our opponent's turn. Then I'll get the Fear of Isolation and most likely another Tiny Bones or something. But, you know, I know how this deck goes, so it's not easy. Definitely not easy. Okay, so another Boomerang Basics. I will still go for it. We'll see what happens. Seemingly no response, which I personally am a fan of. I will definitely take that one. So let's see what we get. Another Tiny Bones joins up. A couple more triggers, a couple more things in the graveyard. Okay, another Grand and two Boomerang Basics, which is pretty decent. I don't think, well actually I do. I'll take the other out. Now, could I have kept the Boomerang Basics? Sure. Try and go with the Tiny Bones, for example, play again. Okay, so as long as there's no Artist's Talent, we are solid. That sucks, but we'll take it. It is what it is. I wouldn't mind if our opponent had a 1-drop that he decided to play, you know, because then we could Boomerang Basics, Fear of Isolation, and Tiny Bones joins up next turn, taking out the Monument to Endurance, but it is risky. The moment that Artist's Talent enters the battlefield, we're screwed pretty much. And I don't think we have a lot of responses to that, so yeah, I don't think so. Our opponent is taking a long ass time, god damn. So he's discarding, let's see what he does. Let's see if he draws, if he creates treasures. I usually don't do the damage right away, but I'm not playing the deck, so he chose to draw. That seems smart. Now I don't know what to do. Okay, that's not terrible either. We can try and return the Monument to Endurance to our opponent's hand. We can try and Fear of Isolation, Tiny Bones. Like, he has 3 cards in hand, so he's not going to take that one out, obviously. Now we play the Tiny Bones again. We're getting some cards, which is pretty decent. And we're gonna Green Bubble the Grand, so like I said, we're getting some cards. That's very good, but I don't know. Another Grand out, so he's really banking on that one. I mean, there's 3 there already, so... But if he has a Monument to Endurance and an Artist's Talent on the in-hand, we're pretty much screwed. Monument to Endurance. And now let's see. What else is there? Will he take out another Fear of Isolation with most likely another Combustion Technique? Who knows? Most likely. So far, nothing. That is an interesting choice. I think I will the Spirit Oasis. It is a shrine, it is an enchantment, it will give us some card draw. Not great one though. Definitely not fantastic card draw. We will end turn though. The Entity Tracker or Green Bubble will definitely be coming down. Okay, Accumulate Wisdom. That sucks. Let's hope he whiffs. Like I said, man, Artist's Talent is what we do not want to see at all. We can deal with a lot of things, but there's a lot of things we can't, so... He's gonna draw most likely. If he gets an Artist's Talent, he'll definitely just create a treasure, but if not, he'll draw. Most definitely. Another Grand, okay. I'm not afraid of another Grand. So you can take out my Entity Tracker. I don't mind it that much. I'm gonna play another one, so that's kind of fine. That's not an enchantment, so there's no reason to play that. Okay, so let's go get another one. And another Fear of Isolation, which is pretty good. I think I'm gonna go with Legend of Uruk, to be honest, first. I kinda wanna... Oh, this is actually pretty decent. Both of them are pretty good. I will keep both. I'll play the Green Bubble first, taking out the Grand, so I can attack and get a little bit more damage in, and I will go with yeah, I'll go with the Northern Air Temple, I mean. So I guess I'll play the Storm Chaser's Talent as well. There's no point not to. Preparing for hopefully a killer turn next turn. But I guess we'll see. The problem with playing against these at lessons is that you think you're coasting and you think you're fine, and out of the blue the deck just works exactly as it should. So I guess in this case it didn't. We got super lucky, in my opinion. More than skill, it was luck, to be completely honest, because I don't know if our opponent is playing with an Artist's Talent, but he ran through a bunch of cards and he didn't see a single one. Like 3 Accumulate Wisdoms, 1 Abandon Attachments, 4 Grands. That's insane. Plus all the cards that he drew with Monument to Endurance. That's crazy, but we'll take it. Let's get into another one. So we got a win. Let's see if Descentin or something like that helps us getting a second one. I will keep this hand. It's not fantastic, but we can Storm Chaser's Talent turn 1, Fear of Isolation turn 2, get back the talent, or Boomerang Basics, get back the talent, see what we get. Not terrible, not fantastic. Let's see. I was not expecting Izzet Lessons in the first game on ranked, on silver, and now we are playing against I'm fairly certain we know what. That Boomerang Basics is gonna be helpful, but we just got 3 Swamps, which is insane, and our opponent has 3 Llanowar Elves, which is worse somehow. That is crazy, man. That is absolute insanity. Should I? No, I think I'm gonna go with the Storm Chaser's talent. I will attack because our opponent definitely will not trade 2 Llanowar Elves for 1 Otter, and we kind of need to... What the hell? Very confused with what just happened, but again, we'll take it. I will go with stock up, I think. There's some what the hell is this magic? We have... I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not even gonna bother. So there's some shenanigans going on. The shuffler is what the shuffler is, and our opponent... Okay, I guess he was missing a black source. Famished World Sire. Okay. That is crazy. That is almost as crazy as what our game just did. Anyway, I think I'm gonna Fear of Isolation, one of the Storm Chaser's talents, right? Get it back into my hand. Replay it. And let's see if our opponent wants to trade now. Because he probably just realized what this deck is. Okay, it doesn't. So he's banking on the Famished World Sire, I guess. I'm a little bit confused, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, Zombify. It's a 9/9 with War 3. Okay, so he's gonna put as many land cards as he possibly can. We're gonna see 9 cards. Right, we saw 3 lands. Okay, we can Boomerang Basics the World Sire. Not that that's my preferred play here, but that's definitely something we can do. I'm gonna go with blue. I'll go with that. Let's see if it works, because it has War 3. Okay, I guess it did. Unfortunately, we do not have a lot of mana. So our opponent's gonna start blocking, which is good news for us, I guess, or not. Okay, that's interesting. Again, very interesting from our opponent. We just need basically a Northern Air Temple and we win, because we can play, or we win just now. I was gonna say because we can play the Spirit Oasis and then the Northern Air Temple, dealing 2 damage. But I guess this is not a weird deck. I think I've seen this deck before, but I don't know why our opponent didn't double block or whatever some of the attacks we made, but I'm not gonna complain about it. A quick win. Let's get into another one. Okay, we're 2 games away to getting to Platinum. 2 games in a row against Izzet Lessons, like 6 of the last, I don't know, 8-9 games were against Izzet Lessons. So yeah, you know what that means. 2 losses we just got. Seems like I'm not doing anything, but I promise I am. I was fixing my mic. So I will... Yeah, I'll start with the Watery Grave tap. Who cares? Yeah, last video you guys saw was basically 3 Gloom Lake Verges. What's the chances, right? Was basically me in silver 4 or something like that. So I decided it was way too low of a ranking, so quote unquote offline I started playing with this deck. It was only this deck, it was nothing else, and I just, you know, tried to have some fun with this, um, and win some games basically. I don't want to utilize the honest work on the brute spinner, but I think we have another fear of isolation, so we might just, you know, we can just take it out whenever we want, so, and put it on a bigger threat, you know what I mean? I think that if our opponent doesn't do anything like crazy, I will go with the Legend of Group, because I really need to. Okay, so he's gonna take out what? The Fear of Isolation? That's fine-ish. We got another one, because of course we would, right? We are seeing the same cards. This, of course we would, right? This is insanity, bro. Insanity. Not even joking about that, man. That's crazy, man. So we can next turn Fear of Northern Air Temple, Fear of Isolation, and Northern Air Temple again. It's gonna bring Cavaero, Terror of the Peaks, you know, all of that good stuff. So we got a deadly cover up, but it's probably gonna be a little bit too late unless we boomerang basics the Awaken the Honored Dead. I think we can probably go with that one. We boomerang basics, and maybe our opponent doesn't have something else, because I don't mind losing something, you know. I don't mind losing the Legend of Kuruk, for example. I don't need to. I will Fear of Isolation, and I will most likely take it out just so that I don't lose it. But you know, this way he'll take out the Fear of Isolation most likely, I would say. 2, 3, 4, 5, yep. And you know, if we could find a way of deadly covering up, that would be amazing. When I say find a way, I mean through, what's it called, with the evidence collected, obviously. I kinda don't want any of those. Okay, I will, I guess, Storm Chaser's talent. Who cares, man? Let's see. Because our opponent has a lot of stuff. And yeah, we have a deadly cover up, but that's not gonna be enough if our opponent gets to get back. I think we're dead, actually, because we will get one Overlord, one Terror of the Peaks, another Overlord. So if we're not dead, we're pretty goddamn close. Like, we go to like 1 if we're lucky. Okay, a Abhorrent Oculus. That's interesting. I will block because I want to have as much life available as possible, as you may imagine. Stock up. Stock up costs 3. So if we stock up, we have no way of doing anything. I think I'm going to have to do this and boomerang basics to awaken the Honor Dad again. I I have to try, man. There's not a lot more I can do. And since I don't know what that face down card is, I'm gonna try and take it out. It's just a matter of time until he finds something. So what will he destroy? Legend of Kuruk, most likely. That I think that's what makes the most sense. If he cannot revive the Cavallero, we might revive with Cavallero. I mean, we might be able to get out of this alive. Might. Okay, so here goes nothing, I guess. Legend, Fear of Isolation, Deadly Cover Up. I will take out this one. That's the most important thing. Also, Arden isn't that much better, but we have another Deadly Cover Up, so there's always that. And we have two cards, two spells to try and find something to either kill Arden immediately or Arden. I don't remember the name already. Very focused. So I will first and foremost stock up. Let's see what we get. Shoot the sheriff, yeah, and Tiny Bones, I guess. Because I will Tiny Bones. I know this is kind of what our opponent wants, but at the same time, we need to try and maximize our chances here. He took a long time. I will go with the other one. I don't want him to have anything in his hand. So I don't know what he has. If it's an Arden, or I think it's Arden. Bringer of the Last Dawn. God damn it, man. Come on. What will he bring? Because we can kill whatever, I think, with the Shoot the Sheriff. Okay, Navarran Oculus. Again, we can kill it. That's fine. We can shoot the Sheriff, the Oculus, Fear of Isolation, Green Bauble, and take out whatever he puts on the battlefield with the Manifest Dread, I mean. So, there. Resolve, because I have no way of not resolving that. Okay, Esper Origins is not great for us, but I will utilize the same tactic. Okay, let's go and take that down. What was it? Analyze the pollen, okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, another Esper Origins that he can simply use, easily use as well. We can go get Deadly Cover Up back if we get another Storm Chaser's talent, but it's not that great for us. Should I go with that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 3? I think I'm gonna go with the Spirit Oasis. To be honest, we're gonna have 2 draws instead of 1, plus we're gonna pin our opponent. Okay, we just got another Deadly Cover Up, so that's good. I think I'm going to get... This is risky as all hell, man. I think I'm going to get Boomerang Basics, Storm Chaser's talent. We got another Accumulate Wisdom, which is not bad as well. And I'll just go with that, and I'll pass turn. Okay, so our opponent has 2 more of these that he can play, he can get a permanent card, which I really hope he doesn't, but Arden is very expensive. He hasn't really... I will take out the bringer of the last gift, because that's the whole part of the... Let's see what he gets. Oh god damn it. But like I said, I will take out the bringer of the last gift, so there's always that. I will block here and I will block here, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. That one's gonna die either way. Yeah, I'll take that one for sure. Happily. Okay, so first I will attack, because obviously. Second, got a deadly cover-up coming. I will take out... I was gonna take out the other deadly cover-up, but I kinda wanna... have it, so I'll go with that. No, I'll go with that. I'll take 6 out, and I will take the bringer of the last gift. That is tricky, man. I'm giving him another card. I really want to take out Arden. Arden is the worst case scenario for us, I feel. I did take out all of the bringers, right? I did. Okay, so I will now Watery Grave. I will pay 2 life because I really want to accumulate wisdom at the end of the turn. We will goddamn need that. One, two, there it is. There it is. What will it take? Probably the Terror of the Peaks, right? That's the only thing that kind of makes sense. We are not like... Okay. Really? You chose that one? I mean, it has mana, so it still connects. What will it choose? Another Brute Spinner? Okay. Like I said, it has mana, so it still connects. He's slowly killing himself, which is good. There's nothing I can do, so I have to take the 5. It goes up to 21. I will accumulate wisdom again. Now let's see what we get, because that might be very, very, very important. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 man. I think we have exactly enough to do this. Bring Deadly Cover Up back. And do this and take out the Arden, and that way we're pretty much taking out every single I'm trying to see if I can keep a lesson there, but I guess I cannot, so there we go. We're pretty much taking out the Arden, so Arden, and Arden. I guess we have all just two Ardens. Oh, and the one that I already did. So all Ardens there. Yep. I don't think he has a way of reviving stuff now. But with that being said, I don't really think we have a way of like surf. There we go. Okay, so I'll do this. I'm not gonna take the deadly cover up because I think it's better to take out boomerang basics or the accumulate wisdom, but this is gambling. If I accumulate wisdom, I'm basically gambling because he will kill my entity tracker. So now, and I literally only have 5. Maybe this is better. Maybe this is better. I will just do this. I don't care. I don't know what he has or what he doesn't have, but kind of crazy. We haven't seen a single. Where is it? Nowhere to run. This was the first entity tracker. It's kind of crazy. Okay, root spinner. He will not put anything in the graveyard, I'm fairly certain. That would be insane. Give me an enchantment, please. Thank you. God damn it, man. Should I risk things? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana. I can do this for 6. Still have 4 available. He needs to tap that. So I think I'm not gonna... well, actually, I'm gonna do this. And I will play Nowhere to Run on the root spinner. So that I can create 1 token, right? He needs to tap it, so he cannot do it right now. So he will just not do anything. And I will pass turn. Oh, that wasn't an instant or a sorcery. That was really dumb of me, but I will still pass turn. And depending on what our opponent plays, I will either entity tracker or surveil with a green bubble. Okay. Good game, I guess. I don't care about that. He only has 1 more card, no creatures, so I think we win this. I will do this just to see what we'll get, but yeah, that's fine. I think we will win this next turn. I will go with this. It will mill the card, right? Yeah, 4 cards. So yeah, I think we rode the wave tremendously. This was a doozy, man. This was crazy. The Storm Chaser's talent into the several deadly cover-ups was the only thing that kept me afloat here. I was gonna die. I was almost dead for like 10 turns in a row. I'm actually sweating. This game took 24 minutes, almost 24 minutes, so I'm not gonna yap a lot. I think I've done that too much already, so let's see what happens next. Okay, so I could not try, I guess, to go with the rank up, you know. I don't think that would be a good way of ending this video, especially considering we only have 3 games and 2 of them are in Silver 4 or something like that, so we kind of needed to do a little bit more, let's put it that way. Okay, so I guess it's the same old with Magic, right? You get to the game where you can you can move up, and this is what you get. That's cool. We are playing against another one of these decks. We drew all lands, by the way, so far. So yeah, that's yeah, interesting, right? I'm going to go with the Legend of Peru. There's not a lot. This game is random, right? Okay, sure, I believe you. Let's see me drawing another land. Okay, it wasn't another land, so fantastic. Destroy target permanent, of course. And another thing that's very interesting, two games in a row, and there we go, another land. So hilarious. This is just hilarious right now at this point. Another thing that's extremely interesting, two games in a row against this deck. So yeah, there's that as well. If our opponent has a Caballero or something, we're pretty much screwed. I don't think he has, so we're gonna go fish for it with the green bubble. If we take out the bringer of the last gift, it's a fantastic step in the right direction for us, but we will need... Okay, deadly cover up. I'll take out the honest work. We already have 6 to collect, so that's beautiful, and we are going to try at least to do that. So 4, 5, 6, and first one down. Another bringer. Goddamn, Vein Reaper, that's crazy. This is a different version, I think. Oh my god, our opponent is mad. He is mad. Okay, so Vein Reaper, Overlord, Cavalier. It doesn't have what's it called, the the dragon. It doesn't have the dragon, so that's a kind of a good thing. But he has Vein Reaper, which sucks, and he can hardcast it right now. We kinda need something here. We need some card draw. We need something. That's all. We need something. We are not getting something, so that does 6 immediately, so that's very dangerous for us. Immediately, well, not immediately, he needs to attack with it, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, so I guess Mr. Flexington is one of those that just likes to make things hard for everyone involved in the game. He's still completely ahead. I have no idea why he thinks he's not and why he's so mad. Let's see. Cue the elevator music, I guess. Okay, I guess we are back-ish. I guess, I don't know. So I'm gonna stock up first and foremost. Deadly cover up, let's go. That's exactly what I wanted. And I will... Well, Caballero, I will Storm Chaser's Talent. Storm Chaser's Talent. I will then Fear of Isolation. Take out the Storm Chaser's Talent and play it again. If I can, obviously. Our opponent must have something, but I don't know if he clocked out or not. So cue the elevator music again, I guess. Okay, we're back, I guess. So let's do this past turn, and you know, we have enough cards to deadly cover up the Vein Reaper now, so that's fantastic. Let's see if our opponent keeps playing or not. Well, in this case, doesn't keep playing. Well, he's not doing anything. I'm not seeing any movement, so cue the elevator music for the 3rd time in this game. Here we go. So we got the win, we got the rank up. Thanks a lot, Mr. Flexington. Easiest win of my life. It wasn't. It was very difficult. But as you can see, this deck brought us from silver 4 all the way into platinum tier 4. So it's a deck that can win a lot of games. It has the basic Dimir Bounce shell with a little twist, you know, some shrines, some lessons. So I think it went pretty well overall. Just one little final note before we go to the final thoughts. Do not be like Mr. Flexington, please. I'm always pissed off at this game and I never ever leave a game without conceding first. You can be as mad as you want, but don't spam emotes and leave. That is, sorry Mr. Flexington, but that is dumb as hell. Let's get into the final thoughts, guys. So, final thoughts, everyone. I really do think this deck works pretty well. We had a little bit of an issue getting, this is gonna sound stupid, but we had more trouble getting out of silver 4 yesterday than we had going through the entire gold rank. I will keep playing this deck for a little while longer, see if I can get to a little bit higher rank. I don't know if I will have a response to you before the deck goes live, because it will be probably either Monday or Tuesday. Today's Saturday. I mean, technically today's Sunday. It's 3 a.m. here. Yeah, but I do think that Dimir Bounce is still alive and well. Cards like the Legend of Kuruk, Spirit Oasis, Northern Air Temple, Accumulate Wisdom, Boomerang Basics, and Honest Work all really put in a shift here. Obviously, the rest is pretty much standard, pretty decent, cannot complain. Storm Chaser's Talent is a fantastic card. Green Bauble is very helpful, but I will most likely take out both Green Baubles or even one of each of these, or since you can obviously bounce so many stuff back into your hand because of Boomerang Basics, for example, or Fear of Isolation, etc. Maybe one Nowhere to Run and one of these, probably the Tiny Bones because it's legendary, but it also helps to get the evidence for the Deadly Cover-Up. But you know, just remove maybe one of those and add more temples, because I feel like these two being enchantments are very good. And the fact that you can do the same thing, you know, like you can replay the temples, get life, ping your opponent, get more cards, get things in the graveyard for Deadly Cover-Up, you know, so it's pretty decent. But I think we haven't seen enough of the temples, but I like the way they play here, so that might be a shout. Entity Tracker is fantastic. Storm Chaser's Talent is fantastic. Nowhere to Run is fantastic. I didn't see a lot of Shoot the Sheriff. Deadly Cover-Up, as you could see in the last 2 games, fantastic. Completely ruined our opponent's day, I guess, Mr. Flexington. But yeah, like a basic Dimir Bounce build with some new avatar cards, as you can see here. Sometimes I felt that 22 lands was not that much, but apart from the Legend of Kuruk and Deadly Cover-Up, everything is 3 mana or less, and a lot of things are instants and stuff like that, so I think you're probably safe there. But that was it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to leave that like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. It helps out the channel a ton, and it's, as always, extremely appreciated. Our goal for the year is 1,000 subs. 2026, we hit 1,000 subs. I don't care. We're gonna do it, but our next goal is going to be 500, so really hope you can get there. If we do, it's all thanks to you guys, so appreciate that always. And yeah, I've talked long enough. I'll see you on the next one.